We have breaking news. Sorry about it, pal. Wow. Deshaun Watson situation gets figured out on Friday. The Colts are trading quarterback Carson Wentz to Washington for a package of picks that is thought to include 2 third-round picks. Sources tell ESPN and Adam Schefter.
Wow.
So yesterday, Aaron Rodgers goes back to the pack. Russell Wilson gets traded from Seattle to Denver in a blockbuster trade that none of us could have expected. Bobby Wagner gets released from the Seahawks. And now, on this March 9th, 2022, Carson Wentz is officially out of the Indianapolis Colts organization and over to the Washington Commanders. Carson Wentz is a commander. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. What does that mean for the quarterback position here in Indianapolis? Obviously, there's Jimmy G still out there. Mitchell Trubisky's out there. Right. He's been linked to the New York Giants because Daboll, who was formerly with the Bills, saw Mitchell Trubisky as a backup there. Some people are saying that the Giants aren't going to be able to afford Mitchell Trubisky. Jameis Winston is out there. Whatever the case, the Colts are moving on from the Carson Wentz experience, and we would like to let everybody know Carson's highs and his great moments are very, very, very great. But watching him play a game is heart-wrenching. No play left behind. He'll do everything in his power to extend a play, even almost dying on the football field. The Washington Commanders, who have been very, I don't want to say desperate, but it seems like desperate for a quarterback, calling everybody. They get Carson Wentz, brand new team name, brand new era. Carson Wentz gets a chance to kind of start over yet again. Now what does this mean for the Colts? Who knows? If Carson, though, can play his best football all the time, that's great for the Commanders. Yeah. But those poop pipes burst in that stadium. Mm-hmm. A lot of hearts going to potentially burst watching Carson Wentz play football over there, I think. He sprained both of his ankles on one play. He has used the ball for balance on the field in a game-winning drive, thrown it into triple coverage and made a play. Carson Wentz, by all accounts, great dude, has the ability to be a great football player. Jim Irsay said, not for us anymore. He's moved on to the Commanders for a couple third-round picks. Yikes. We don't even have a first-rounder because of Carson. Don't even get one back. Nope. Just a couple third-rounders. I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest. I have no idea. I let off the show saying, all right, Carson's our quarterback. Mm-hmm. But that's not the case at all, A.J. Hawk.
Well, what do we know what kind of cap number they are stuck with after trading him? Because that will save them money to go out and try to find out somebody else, I guess, to come play that position or other players to plug in. But I think it's a win-win. Carson gets a fresh start in Washington. I would imagine he's pretty excited to go out there in a place where he can try to prove himself again. And the Colts, I guess, get out from under his contract, but what happens to your quarterback position?
Well, and then there's another tweet coming out that the Washington Commanders are picking up his entire contract. Obviously, I don't think there's been any. Has there been? Somebody paid for somebody else's contract before to get him out of the building. The Commanders are picking up his contract. Washington is taking quarterback Carson Wentz and his full contract per sources, says Adam Schefter. So the full contract and a couple third-round picks coming back is what the Colts traded away Carson Wentz. I think this was kind of obvious if you listen to the way Chris was talking, the way Frank was talking, and the way Jim Irsay was cutting promos next to his 767 plane. Mm-hmm. Hey, we're doing no stone left unturned, brother. Now, this comes after 2 high-profile quarterbacks, and their future have already been figured out just yesterday. I assume the Colts have ideas. They have plans. I'm excited to see what it is. But you're right. Good for Carson getting a chance to start over again. Scary Terry is obviously a monster out there. Maybe they'll be able to make some plays. But what does this mean for the Colts?
Welcome to the musical chairs of quarterbacks, my friend. You don't want to be left without a chair when the music stops, okay?
Well, the music is certainly on still.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Music's still on. We're still shuffling.
Kind of.
Yeah, it is, because there's all, hey, Jimmy G!
Yeah, you can afford Jimmy G now.
Marcus Mariota!
Yeah.
What?
I mean, if
Taylor Lewan said Marcus Mariota is the guy.
Absolutely.
Bring him home.
Yeah, bring him to Indy.
Well,
Bring him to Indy.
Bring him home.
you want Jimmy G.
Congrats to the Commanders, by the way.
Shoulder
Congrats. Congrats to the Commanders on getting Carson Wentz.
Feels like a good fit.
Does it?
The city, or
Well,
just
when
I was going to say,
when we-
correct me if I'm wrong, but there is not great hunting up there.
Yeah, but we
Does he
interview
know
him.
that?
Oh, yeah, because Maryland, Virginia, you got to remember the DMV
The old
area.
DMV, yeah.
Yeah, whenever you get past the traffic that is just 7 hours every single day, once you get back into the woods, there's good hunting down there.
Yeah,
I know a lot of rednecks from Maryland and Virginia. A lot of
He also
rednecks.
said he wants to eventually one day be the governor of North Dakota, so what better way to start?
Oh, you can start shaking hands. I don't know if you ever said that, but I don't know if necessarily D.C. is the perfect place for Carson Wentz and his family. And remember, he talked about Philadelphia not really being home and Indy feeling like home. Kind of get back into D.C. a little bit different. But as long as he gets a chance to play ball again and play his style, which I don't know if Ron Rivera's going to love it. All right, I'm excited to watch Ron Rivera kind of go through the ebbs and flows of a game with Carson Wentz. But this is a new offense for Carson, new home for Carson. What does it mean for the Colts? I guess we have no idea. What are you going to say, Nick?
Now he gets to go back to Philadelphia once every year and get greeted by the fans and have a warm welcome.
Revenge games.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Who do we play the Commanders next year? Hopefully not. I don't want to see Carson pissed.
You don't want that. I mean, but now Carson doesn't have an O-line like he did.
What if he's the MVP next year?
He might be. Listen,
no way.
when he plays, when he's playing very, very good, it is awesome. It's like, holy hell, this guy is a ball player. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, oh, this is junior high football all of a sudden. This
Hey,
guy-
what do you think best case scenario is for your Colts in the quarterback position?
In my eyes, Marcus Mariota. Now, that sounds wild, I think, at this particular point. But with all the options that are currently available, I think Marcus Mariota in that one Thursday night football game where he threw 2 passes that looked perfect,
Right. Yep.
and everything that I've heard about him behind the scenes, give me Mariota or give me Jimmy G, who won't check out of runs.
Yes.
We know he won't do that. He threw the ball 6 times in the NFC Championship game. He was completely okay with it. If we're going to win, we're going to win. Give me Jimmy G. Give me Mariota. Let's go ahead with this stacked roster and make the fucking playoffs. What were you going to say, Diggs?
Oh, I looked it up. You guys have good news for you. You have the NFC North next year. So
Oh, great.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Aaron Rodgers again.
Yeah, but the Bears, Vikings,
Bears,
and
Vikings,
Lions.
Lions.
Oh, it's good for Jimmy G. Just
Bang.
Tear them up.
wait a second.
hey, how's the family? Zego? Bam. Give me it.
It's perfect.
Love it. If we get Oos too, I'm cool with that. Go ahead, Diggs.
There might be an issue on the Colts website because I saw it shows Vikings, Giants, Cowboys, so I assumed you had the NFC North. But for some reason,
Giants Cowboys is a little bit different.
the Washington
like-
Commanders are on there too.
Oh, so we're playing the Commanders. Great.
Okay.
So Carson's going to play one good game next year. It's going to be against us. We're fucked. Hour 3's on the other side. Nailed it. Hit it right on the screws.
Yeah, he did.
Right on the screws. It's amazing how many words you can get in half a second. In that particular case, let's see on the other side. What's up?
Hand up with the 17 games. I was confused by the Vikings being there, but you do play the NFC East and the Vikings because of the 17.
Yeah, I thought, by the way, I thought we did play the NFC East. That's why immediately upon seeing him go into Commanders, I thought, oh, we're going to have to play against him. Happy to see the Brains still got it. Happy to see the Brains still got it.
Happy to see mine doesn't.
What is Chris going to do?
Well, you got more money now to get a left tackle.
True.
Yeah, because Eric Fisher said he ain't coming back. Eric Fisher's gone. We only got a left tackle. We can get Armstead. Give us Armstead or give us Death.
Can afford Jimmy G's contract.
Give us Jimmy G. And then we're running.
Boom, that's there you go.
Boom.
And your heart's safe.
Watch. Hey, Commanders fans. Listen, I know you guys have been through a lot. Listen, you guys have been through a lot. Yeah. I mean, the team you cheered for like 50 years, no longer a team. And you learned a lot about what was happening behind closed doors. It's like, oh, pretty despicable. Jason Wright's in there, though. Ron Rivera's there, turning things around. Poop's still coming out of pipes in the building, but, it's a whole new thing. Watching Carson is electrifying. Enjoy it. Have fun watching Carson Wentz play football. It is every single play. You would think it was 4th and 20, game on the line. And that's the type of player he is. I have a lot of respect for how tough he is. I have a lot of respect for his mindset. He's probably supposed to be a linebacker, maybe an offensive lineman. I don't think he's actually supposed to be a quarterback, but he's so damn talented. When he's playing good, he's really good. But I don't know if that's going to win a Super Bowl. You need to be a pretty consistent guy, I think, on the field to win a Super Bowl, and that's all Jim Irsay has openly cared about is this guy going to win us a Super Bowl or not, brother? That's basically all he cares about.
Shefty just tweeted calling him Commander Carson. So, that was just a match made in heaven.
That's cool. Okay.
Washington is paying the full $28 million due to Carson Wentz this year, which includes a $5 million roster bonus due next week. From now on, it's Commander Carson.
Yeah. If he beats out Heineke.
Well, Zito just dropped in my ear that with the name Commander, obviously you're going to hear Commie too. They're saying Commie Carson on the internet.
Did someone tell Shefty to do that, or did he come up with that on his
I think
own?
he came up with it on his own. But I think Commie, because Commander's is short, but also like Kamikaze, that is how Carson
true.
plays. It's almost like Kamikaze Carson would be the most accurate. Kamikaze Commander Carson is what probably is the full title. If I was to describe his playing style, I would say person going off to war trying to kill themselves on every play.
Bingo.
They need to put that on a T-shirt right now.
Kamikaze Carson is a commander.
Yeah.
Congrats to Carson. I mean, I can't see this.
You don't have to ever again.
You don't.
That's like a memory.
Only when he's on the other team,
Yeah.
just lighting you up.
5 tutties against the Colts this year.
Yeah, right.
No turnovers, takes care of the ball.
Bro, Darius Leonard is hopping over their offensive line and grabbing Carson by his chest and saying, hey, you remember when you lost in Clowntown and we didn't make the playoffs? You wasted a year of all of our careers? Take a seat, pal. And Carson's going to be like, I do remember, but I'm going to get this ball off. And he's all the way down here, and then he'll try to throw a 60-yard ball. It's unbelievable, his style. There's nobody like him.
It's fun to watch. It really is.
Yeah.
Fun. I guess it is fun if you're like just a spectator of sport.
Yeah.
But as fan of team, invested in team, I don't know how his parents have done it. A lot of respect for his parents. A lot of respect for his parents. And now Washington, the Commanders will get a chance to say it. Rap Sheet, who has been on it, the Colts have now entered the QB race again and expect them to be in the mix for Jimmy Garoppolo as well. Hopefully, hey, we don't know. We hope he's right. But how's the family? Let's get Jimmy G in here.